Good still the morning, YouTube. Trying to restart this morning. Woke up to a little bit of a panic on my end. Warren started doing some weird stuff this morning. He was shivering every time he was breathing. He didn't look right, didn't feel right, had no energy, he had no strength. Went straight down to the 24-hour vet. I got there around 7 till about 9:30. They checked them all out. They did like internal radar, sonar, whatever. I keep on forgetting the word. They did blood work on him, all these other tests, and only thing they saw was a little bit of high white blood cell. His body's trying to fight something off, so he's just not feeling good. But what he was doing made me into a little bit of a panic, so that was my morning. So other than that, he's with me. He's in here now. He's moving around just fine. Yeah, he's still a little bit on the lower end of energy, but not shivering or making me panic whatsoever. But today was supposed to be a little bit more exciting. My top plate and my grapple bucket is finally in for the Cat 310 excavator. So I'm gonna go pick that up from the dealer. Got to get hydraulic lines made for it and get everything installed. Dealer wanted a lot of money to install everything on the machine, so I'm just gonna do it myself. I didn't feel like paying that amount. I'm not gonna say the amount. Everybody might be different. Maybe it's cheaper than other people were paying, but on the flip side, it is in. It is a ROTOBEC grapple, so they are, you know, they're the proper ones out there. It wasn't cheap, and at least I got the price that I got when I ordered it, because apparently they already went up in price a few bucks. So I'm happy I put my order in when I did it, and that was, I think, as of now, probably like 18 weeks ago, 18 or 19 weeks ago now. So other than that, let's hit the road. Oh, it's my shopping mall. All right, I think probably out there getting my stuff. I'll show you guys what I got. Another half a truck worth of stuff. And I re-hooked my chains too. I put my good hooks on my thicker, bigger, better chain. I had all my small chain, and I figured out a better way to tie down the 310. That was my goal, and goal was achieved. So, because I've had those hooks for a while, I got myself another set of hooks. I put on my other big, I think this is 3/8 chain. This is what I use to tie down the 310 and anything bigger, because it's just more wheel load. And I like these. I think they're 11 bucks for a pair, and they're pin-ons. What is it, 7,100 pound wheel load. I think that outdoes the chain on its own. The binders are rated for 7,400. I mean, freaking put that on 4 corners, you got 28-ish plus 1,000 pounds of strength of hold down force when you technically only need 50% of your load tied down all 4 corners. So I'm over the bar. We're good. I'm not all there. Not in the mood. I'm not that hyper. I might hype back up. I don't know. I just feel very monotone and worthless and useless, and just, you know, I probably got to eat something. I haven't eaten anything all day, because the first thing I did was worry about him. I haven't drinking anything or eaten anything. We'll do that when we get back into town. Man, they got so much cool stuff that came in. Look at this. They didn't have any of this like last month. Tons of stock. Man, what is this? Say what? Little skid steer grapple skidder majigger. That's bad to the bone. Ryan's equipment. Not Cat's, but Ryan's. Wonder if these are all sold already. Dang. Yeah, I want one of these, but holy shit. Hey, load that one up too. Huh? Load that one up too. Perfection. It's fucking fine. I gotta replace it anyways one of these days. Who built this pallet? ROTOBEC grapple top plate for my excavator because I'm an idiot and bought some with 6mm pins and not 50mm pins. So extra beef, why not? Grapple bucket for the skid steer because I sold the other one because I bent the living heck out of it. The other guy wanted it. Oh, that one should not bend. So next thing, I got to get hydro lines made for this thing, for the 310, and bring the 310 somewhere or get a mechanic to make sure all the pressures are good. Kind of go from there. All right, so hit the road and have to stop and get some good fruit from the fruit stand. I can never pass by one of those and not get some good fruit. Got some strawberries and mangoes. I got two hands, maybe. It's not happening. Like, freaking rip it. Rip it real good. I'm gonna cut my hand open, probably too. There we go. Alright, one down, one to go. Take off the rest of this stuff here. This one's ended up a little more tight. I threw these in my pocket instead. Alright, this is something I want you guys to see. So this top plate right here is for your 308, 309 applications. This right here is what goes on the 310. I really don't know if you can see the difference in pin beef factor on a 310's application versus a 309. This is just some stoutness going on here. Yeah, that is what delayed everything. So I'm happy I finally got that, and I got to swap this top plate out for that one and then see if some random person wants this one to buy. Maybe make a little bit of money back. I don't know how much these are worth, but I've no idea. That is a chunk of steel. It's like 1.5 inches, 2 inches right there. Oh, it's so cool to actually have you here. Man, I don't know if you guys can realize how beefy this entire thing is right here. This is cool. I mean, everything is massive. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, I'm excited. Gonna be bored someday and hard face the entire inside of this thing. Yeah, at least over here. Hard face the living heck out of all this. Make it last real long. Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right, let's get this thing off my trailer. Figure out how. Well, that went halfway decent. How tall this thing is. I'm 6'1". Ha! Oh, okay. Done. Alrighty, nothing happened yet. We'll see if anything happens now. Don't do that. Woo. I love doing stuff by myself. Oh my God, this is so sketchy. Nope. Clear. Awesome. Okay, let's go get the other parts. Oh, fantastic sounds. Bam, shazam. Alright. Whee! That was easy. So that is my 71-inch Trent or whatever ditching bucket, and that weighs 980 pounds. This weighs 1,029 pounds. Ain't that crazy? Oh, believe it or not, I did have the right socket. Well, ish. It's pretty dang close. It's the 1.5 inch socket. Okay, yeah. You know what? Let's see if this little tiny gun does it. Okay, IR titanium, a very old one. Yeah, probably got to turn on the compressor. Well, I figured out that I'm an idiot. I was only on level 2 on the Milwaukee, and it's taking them off now. So, yeah. Turn the camera on. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. God, dude. Lift with your back, not your knees. It's fancy. Holy, you guys have no idea how much this weighs. Oh my God. Holy hell. That took almost everything I had to lift it up off the ground. Okay. Now can I lift it up the rest of the way? Okay. Oh, psych yourself up. Okay, we're all gonna die. Oh, I'm not exaggerating. You guys call it I'm weak. You come and lift this up. Good morning. It's been, I think this is day 2. It's been 2 days since all this, for the most part, happened. So a few discrepancies is I had no Loctite, still couldn't find any Loctite, and I tried the other stuff. It doesn't work. It just cleans the threads, so don't do that. And another thing, when this plate is just a 1/2 inch thinner for some reason, I have no idea, and I gotta have the dealer give me 3-inch bolts instead of the 3.5s, because what I didn't notice the first time, get all this slop out of here, is with the 3.5s you bottom out on this base plate, so I got to get shorter ones. That's the only issue I have here. Yeah, it's on there. It's still tight-ish. These ones aren't tight, but I put the top plate on so I can start measuring my hydro lines to connect. I pretty much have them coming out of here. All these lines are coming off because I'm not using the electronic system. It's all just from the excavator alone because it's capable of it. These lines being for the rotator, and one of them for the case drain, they're about 81 inches. And then down here for the actual grapple, I believe, yeah, these are for the grapple. These ones are about 72 to 73 inches. And that is at full lock, back, rotate, whatever you would call it, so I don't rip a dang line off. So that's how I'm measuring them. And of course, when you curl back up, the line's going to dangle a little bit, but I'd rather have them dangle, and rather than me kick up all the way and snap them straight off. It probably cost me another probably $500 or $600 in lines, probably a little bit more after they're made. And so rotator. So this is an electronic diverter valve, and I don't have to use this. You can if you want to, but you gotta do wiring, all that type of stuff. But if you have an excavator like this that already has all your functions, you do not need to use this. And the plus side, when you have this style, you can rotate and clamp and all that type of stuff all at the same time, instead of it using only one function at a time. So that's that. I think that's how it works. I'm not a hydraulicist or whatever the heck it's called. So yeah, taking these lines off, capping all this other stuff off, and then from there, let's see here, I'm going to take these off so I have the threads needed to make the lines for these ones, and then take off these plugs, and this will be rerouted. I think it will be, this would be your K-strain right here. I'm going to try to get the threaded hydraulic connectors. They're just a lot more stout and better. I don't even know if they have them in stock, so we'll see if they have them or not. If not, I'm just gonna get the regular. These styles I just click in for now, and then I'll probably order an entire set to replace all those. They're a lot less likely to leak, and they're a lot stronger of a hold down. Especially you guys using your masticators, you got a lot of flow, a lot of pressure going on. If you don't have the threaded style, I'll definitely upgrade to that. That's just going to be a lot less issues down the road on the job site, less downtime. I think it's the proper way to go. So that's going to definitely be the plan on all these. Maybe not this one. That's just what it's K-strain. There's not too much going on there. I got to go back down to the dealer, go get the shorter bolts for the top plate, and then after that I'm gonna go to our hydraulic shop, or maybe I'm already down there. Might just have Cat make me the hydro lines. Is that worse? Good. Okay. Got off the phone with him. I'm gonna go run down there, get the new bolts for the top plate. Got all my lines here, the ones that I have zip tied, just to make sure I'm not stupid and I don't forget. I need caps for those sizes there. I'm taking these with me so I know I have the right sizes for everything else. And diesel power. All right. And then this is for the actual grapple part. So I got, all right. I'm trying to stay organized for the most part. There goes Wade. Special thanks for him for dealing with me. Been sitting in his office trying to find the right parts and everything, all the coupler sizes and all the part numbers. He pulled up some old orders to try to get, trying to make this a one tripper. That thing's loose. I gotta fix that. So I'm at the parts department right now to get everything I need. And then I'm gonna go back to the yard at the dealer and make sure everything else fits. For all the couplers, we'll talk about all the couplers and hoses and everything. Make sure all the couplers fit everything they need to fit. And then I already took my measurements. I'm going to subtract the coupler size from the rest of the hose length. And then I'm going to have them build the hoses I need for the excavator. I'm just going to make sure I get all the parts and pieces first, try it out, see what it looks like, make sure everything's good. And then I'll make my purchase a non-refundable one when the hoses are built. So we'll kind of go from there.
All right, so here we are in the shop, in the hydraulic shop, and getting everything put together. Tim here is amazing, and the rest of his guys here are helping him out. He helped simplify everything, because I was honestly a little bit nervous about what needs to be where, what goes what, but he made it simple, and he made it happen. I appreciate him to the max.
All right, so I was in that shop for a while, and Tim over there at Cat, he knows his stuff, and he put my mind at ease with all this cluster going on here for all these lines. So nothing is crimped, nothing is finalized. I'm gonna take these home, double, triple check, and make sure everything works on the grapple and on the excavator. And then I'm gonna come back. They're gonna charge me for the hoses and the lines and all the other things I needed for it, and crimp everything together, and we'll be good to go. So a little bit, a few extra steps, but I'll tell you, there's some very knowledgeable people and some great people here at the Cat store. Okay, good morning. It's the next day. Just a little recoup. This is all saturated with oil now. All the lines are good to go. I'll get you guys the total for all the lines here when I'm done, and then you'll know the cost to doing all this. Still is a lot cheaper than $3,000–4,000 for them to set up the entire machine. I would rather do this myself. I wasn't doing anything anyway, so might as well do something productive in the meantime. All right, other than that, yeah, we're gonna go back down to my dealership and get all these crimped and paid up and good to go. And I'm gonna show you guys what they're gonna do to these lines to make them pretty much bulletproof for the most part. And then I'll get you guys all the sizes and the lengths that I used, which I've mentioned numerous times already. So if you skip through the video, that's your fault. Go back, but I'll probably say it again, and we'll go from there. So I'm back here at Cat now. So remember, your -6 is for your K-strain, -8 is for the rotator, and 10s, dash 10s, or for the actual grapple. So those are all your fitting sizes. So this one right here would be for the rotator, dash 8. This one being case drain is a dash 6. And then this line right here that I'm cleaning up right here is going to be your dash 10, and that's for your actual grapple. So those are the coupling sizes you need. So pay attention to that. That's going to make your life easy. You don't go chase around stuff. So I'm just going to finish up cleaning up all these lines, get the insides all cleaned up, and kind of go from there. Hey, guess what? When Cat makes your hoses, they clean your hydraulic lines like this. Little cotton earplug in there. $1,500 air blow-a-majigger gunner. Shove it in the hole and pop it out and shoot it across the whole room. We are not liable for your retardation. Yeah. This is the weekend. No one knows we're here. Exactly. This is highly classified. It's clean. As I am. You guys don't need squat. Okay, there you go. About another hour and a half of work right there. These gained quite a few pounds. Super beef. Ready to go. Oh, my hands feel weird. All right, go see what the total is. Okay, so I got all checked out. So there's a little bit of discrepancy here and there on the fittings. I returned a few that weren't right and fixed those. But overall, pretty much for all the 5 lines, the fittings, and I don't know if he even charged me to like crimp the lines or something. I don't know. If you got good people, maybe they're trying to help you out. But definitely all the sleeves and all the guard and everything. Today was $613, and yesterday for all the fittings and everything was about $500. So 1,100-ish bucks total for everything I did here for these lines. All the extra guard, the tough guard hose, like the super beefy style, everything. So you're looking at about 1,100 bucks. And again, if you paid attention to my part when I was in the shop, those are all JIC fittings, you know, the 6, 8, and 10. Those are the sizes you want, and I do recommend getting the threaded types that actually thread on. They're a lot better and beefier and heavier duty, but I didn't feel like spending 800 bucks right now on upgrading those, so I'm just going with the quick couplers for now. There is a price hike apparently happening June 1st. Depends on if I even get this video out before then, but prices are gonna go up more. I probably saved about, man, who knows, maybe 200 bucks, 300 bucks by just doing it before that next price hike. Inflation's doing a great job. But other than that, let's get back home, get this thing on the grapple, and try it out. All right, well, on the way home, I'm doing a little quick detour helping out a truck. He got broke down coming up the grade. So I'm trying to get him up to this parking lot here, and this for the day. I don't have all my actual tow straps with me. Oh, I forgot he doesn't have power steering. I gotta be careful. All right, I dropped him off at his house. I was good enough timing for me to be able to help him out at least. So yeah, he's got a little full-on farm going on here. So I'm gonna go back home and let's finish up wrapping up this grapple here. Welcome back. Let's of course in the background, the moment I got home I had to do a few other things, but let's get back to the main project here at hand. Trash. I know you... Okay. And these are the dash 10 fittings here. Okay, we have everything connected. Let's make sure all these couplers are still tight, make sure all this is still tight real quick, and then we're gonna actually get some fluid through it and see how it looks. Work tool set. We want to do plate compactor, shear, thumb, hammer, or what the heck? Well, I mean, okay, so we got that. That's on the right joystick here, just like if you were to use your thumb. And there it is. As simple as that. Okay. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Yeah, boy. See that? See how much those lines cool? That's why you can't go too long, so you run into other issues. So I mean, I think I got the line length just right, but yeah, you know, let's rev this thing up, see how quick she functions. Oh yeah, it's shaking the whole machine. Oh, this is awesome. Then pretty much when I go to load the excavator up on the trailer, all this is going to crunch up like this. And this is how you're going to load it up. Keep everything up and out of the way. That's going to be your best way to do it right there. Probably don't even have to curl it all the way. So it's going to be something like that. Keeps everything nice and tight. If it was collapsed, like right now, I'd probably be able to rip off my own hydraulics on the machine. So yeah, keep her open. You'll be good to go. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. I can grab stuff from wherever and ever. Oh, picked up my first thing. Oh, cool. Okay, all right. Let's finish up this video here. I think I've been talking long enough, and I feel like this video is probably long enough by the time I'm done. I feel like this is day 3 into doing this, so let's wrap it up. I hope this video helps. I was honestly beyond confused when I first started to get everything together. I was over cautioned, which I think would kind of help me out on a few situations where it helped me skip a few questions of myself. When I took pictures around the entire thing, it really helped that Wade at the dealer had another one there for me to like double, triple check everything I had. And then it was nice that they had another 310 over there just to make sure all the fittings I got were the right fittings for everything. And then Tim, I mean, I hope whoever you guys are taking your hydraulic stuff to, I hope they know what they're doing, because Tim and those guys out there in the parts department, they simplified it. I was not panicking, but I was definitely a little bit confused on where to even start. And they they took care of it. Honestly, they did such an awesome job, and you know, finalizing everything. It was super cool of him to let me take everything we set up for me to make sure everything test fitted right, and everything did. And then I went back and then we crimped everything together, and then I gave him payment. That was beyond nice of him to do. I beyond appreciate that. That was super cool. I didn't expect that whatsoever. His knowledge on what works best to get the lines prepared and wrapped and keep them out of harm's way. You know, he made some like super lines, bulletproof stuff. So hopefully who you guys are dealing with is knowledgeable. Hopefully your guys' dealer or whoever you're dealing with is knowledgeable on it. But I hope, again, I hope this video helped to do an overall kind of rundown on what's involved, what you got to do. I spent 13-ish hundred bucks for everything to prep all these lines, because your ROTOBEC ain't going to come with any hydro lines, because every excavator is different that these things come on. So they're not going to give you any lines. Again, my measurements for the longest lines for your case drain and both rotator lines for me were 83 to, honestly I would probably go 85 inches, and then just for a little bit extra slack, it gets a little bit tight, but it's not bad. And then on the actual grapple hydros, again, they were 71. You can do 71 to 73. I think it's a good happy medium. And those are the two coming straight off the back. Those are my measurements, just for a rough estimate. The lines are long. You need to measure your own, because remember, I don't know if everybody has a 310. It's probably very similar. However, it's going to immediately change from what kind of coupler you have. If you have a hydraulic coupler or if you have a pin-on coupler, the couplers on a 309 and a 308 or whatever other machine you have is going to be smaller, so you're going to probably need shorter lines. There's a bunch of discrepancies on your lengths. You need to go measure your own. Don't take my word for it, okay? Everything is different. But just to wrap everything up, everything works. I'm so happy. I'm beyond excited for this. I finally got a grapple and it works. And
so I apologize, that outro battery died, of course, knowing my luck. But other than that, here's the grapple in use. I used it on about 3 days on a good sized job. There will be another video coming for that one, but here's a sneak peek. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much. I hope this helps out again. If you guys have questions, you know, comment down below. I try to answer, and I think I do answer nearly everybody that comments on my videos. If you want more information and stuff I do at real time, go to my Instagram account. I'm an operator. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Please like the video. Please subscribe.
there you go. Simple as that.